considering everything that's been kind of going on, injuries, you name it.
Yeah, I mean, I think everyone showed up tonight. I think we did a great job with guys stepping up, regardless of who's in the lineup. And it's a great team went all around. Unbelievable third period by us and shutting them down. And great fight by Knies. Robbie had a great game, and the D were really strong in front of me, so really happy.
How about for you personally? How did you feel? Obviously, you loved the result, but how did you feel about the mechanics?
Yeah, no, I felt good going in. I always, judge it on my process, how well I do my job, and try to, let go of the things I can't control. And I thought I did a good job of that. And typically, when I do a good job of that, it's a good result. So I'm happy with my process tonight.
You made a big save on reply about 5 minutes in when Hughes centered from behind the net, the point play from the slot. When you make a big save like that early in the game, does that have any effect on your confidence level moving forward into the game?
Yeah, I mean, I think just feeling the puck early is nice, and anytime you can get shots early and make big saves early, I think that definitely helps you, get engaged, get in the game. So that was great, and yeah.
Sure enough, you guys score 3 or 4 minutes later. So, already the momentum change could happen, but the save in the goal doesn't.
Yeah, definitely. Big momentum shifts in the game. I think also, Knies' fight, we go out and score, how many seconds later. So guys stepping up like that is huge for us.
I know it's a team game, but how does a shutout feel for you?
Yeah, it's nice. It's good we don't let the puck in. It's my job. So, it feels nice. But, shutouts are not an individual thing, right? It's how strong we played, and especially in the third period, how much we shut them down with, them pulling their goalie and having a few minutes of the extra attacker and stuff. So it's a great team win for us.
What prompted the fight between you and Hughes?
I don't know, just a bunch of shoving back and forth to start the face-off, and asked them, and he went. So nice.
Seemed to give your team a bit of a boost. You guys score right after that.
Yeah, it was awesome to see Ernie score that. I've never seen a goal like that, but it was awesome cheering in the box.
How'd the game feel? I mean, you guys were facing a lot of adversity just through the day, really, and then you come up with that effort. How's that feel?
Yeah, it was good. I mean, I thought we played really well. All ends of the rink. I think our special teams was unbelievable tonight. Two key goals by them. I think all over the ice I thought we were skating. We were playing hard, playing physical, creating chances, and it was a good game by us, I think.
What does it do for the team confidence to have a game like that, and like a bunch of them now in a row?
Yeah, it does a lot. I think we found our. I think I said it a little bit ago, but we found our groove. I think we were just finding each other out there, making the right plays, playing structured, playing to our identity, and I think that's just why we're winning games right now.
Matthew, Joe, he's been in the groove for a bit now, obviously. But there's a little bit more to his game tonight, some of the saves that he was making there for you.
Yeah, it was unbelievable. I think the one on the PK where, he's on his butt and he still somehow makes a save, he was unreal for us tonight. All around, I think he was our best player, and obviously he's the reason why we won tonight.
The power play has been buzzing lately. What have you really enjoyed about your role in the bunker over the last few games?
Yeah, I think it's a different look. I don't think I've been there for quite some time, so it's a different look for us. And I think just creating different opportunities and trying to keep us pretty unpredictable for the other team. So I think we're doing a good job of that, and I think the other unit was doing a heck of a job putting the puck in the back of the net.
It seems counterintuitive, but when you guys have been struggling for consistency at times this year, you get a couple, 3 games that turn out pretty good. You show up tonight, and Austin can't go, Louis can't go, Chris is out, but yet you turn in an effort like this. Do you have any explanation as to how you guys get to an effort like this?
No, I mean, you never really feel like you're going to be fully healthy, all year long. That happens, with guys going down, and I think Quill did a great job stepping in tonight. Yarny, big goal. I think a lot of guys, you just have a lot of depth in this room, and I think we're up for the challenge, So I thought we did a great job, and I'm just happy with the result.
So, how's just your thoughts on the game tonight? You guys had faced a lot of adversity all day, but came to win the game.
Yeah, I think guys were excited to play at home here, and I think we showed that from the start, and we were kind of on top of it all the way through. Small lapses in the D zone, but we never really broke. We kind of just protected the middle and stuck with it, and then we were able to capitalize on the power play and get a couple other ones.
What's allowing you guys to get inside on the power play more before you?
I think we're shooting the puck a little bit more. I think all the way even 5-on-5 we're shooting the puck more, and I think that's translated a little bit on the power play. Because to score you got to shoot it, so it's got to get inside there. And I think we're kind of just trying to push into the middle as much as we can.
Go ahead.
I was going to say that the confidence is obvious that's in the power play. It can't be fleeting. Can you really discuss what it means to have the confidence right now when you got the man advantage?
Yeah, I think that definitely helps. When you put a few in, you gain that momentum. You're maybe not holding things as tight or worried about necessarily where your spots are. You're more making reads rather than thinking so much. You're more reacting.
What impact did the tilt have that Matty got into and sort of the momentum swing that went to?
Yeah, that was nice, especially maybe how passionate it was, and they were just kind of in the moment going at it. I think it fired up our whole bench, and everybody was super excited, and the energy, you could see it was evident right away if we got one there quick, and then we just kind of stayed on it and played in a lot of O's on time right after that.
When time's winding down, how much do you want to make sure Joe Woll gets a shutout?
Yeah, I mean, you do the old try not to say it. Don't think about it too much, but yeah, definitely in the last couple of minutes, you're like, let's shut this down for Waller because he was stellar all night. He made some massive highlight reel saves on his back wherever he was stopping it. So yeah, we were definitely trying to protect it there at the end.
When you're getting those highlight reel saves and they started in the first period, how much confidence does that give you guys as shooters that you can get anything done?
Yeah, always. If you make a bit of a mistake, he's always there to bail you out, and with that confidence, it radiates through the whole team, and we feel that. So it's a big credit to him, and he's a massive part of this win tonight.
On the walk goal, was that a pass to the net or what?
No, I mean on those you're more just trying to converge it to the net, and then anything can happen. Yeah, not necessarily a pass, but he was in a good spot there to put that one in.
Nick, what's your takeaway of the game tonight?
We just played with energy, played with desperation, urgency, and I'm just happy we pulled the win there.
Are you seeing that desperation go to a whole new level? I mean, you guys have had a lot of that this year. You've had to, but it seems as though you're finding yet another gear.
Yeah, for sure. I think obviously had a couple big players out of the lineup today, and I think that just naturally guys get a little more ice time, a little more in the game, and I'm happy the way the game went today for the guys.
What did you make of Joseph's performance?
Oh, he's unbelievable. He just saved us really good in tough spots there, and he's such a great goaltender, very poised, and we're happy to have him on our side.
When time's winding down at the end of the game, how much do you want the shutout for him?
We don't want to let a goal in at any time of the game, but you're obviously aware of that, and obviously, we don't want to give one up anyway. So,
What do you think the difference is in the power play?
I just think we're direct. I think we're out there, we have an agenda, and I just think we're, my unit specifically want to go out there and be shooters. We don't get obviously as much time, so we're trying to go out there and be effective.
The first one was a bit of a broken play, keeping it in.
Yeah.
But how good of a job did Bobby do getting to the inside on the power play?
Yeah, he got in a good spot. Made it easy for me to make a play to him, and he took care of the rest.
How have you felt about your game?
Oh, it was great. I thought I played with energy and with confidence. It was good.
Like most of that.
Well, I think, just everybody contributing and everybody was doing their job. Goaltender was really good, and just all around pretty solid hockey by everybody. That's that's the one thing I take from it. Everybody was bought in.
You've seen that now for a few games, regardless who's in the lineup. How much confidence does that give you going forward that maybe you guys have turned the corner and have figured themselves out here?
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. I think we're playing a lot better, and the puck play's been better, and there's a lot of things that are better. Tonight's special teams, I think, was the difference in the game. But yeah, the team's got confidence. They're starting to understand how we need to do things, and everybody's buying into it. That's the biggest thing.
When time's winding down on a night like tonight, how much do you want the shutout from Joe Woll?
Everybody does. We all do. And guys did a great job with that kill. And then, the 6-on-5, just battling around the net, blocking shots, doing little things. And, everybody wanted the shutout for him for sure.
One power play goal, almost a second. What's the biggest difference in it right now?
I think it's when I watch it and I'm looking at it, it's just more direct and crisper. The passes are better, and they're not looking for a different option. It's make that play. Pucks are going to the net. We're recovering them, resetting them again. That's the biggest difference I see right now on the power play. And then the goals, they're around the net. It's where you score goals.
How close was Austin to playing tonight?
I mean, it was fairly close. But, we'll see how he is tomorrow. Hopefully everything subsides a little bit more and see if he can get on the ice tomorrow. That would be good.
Did you get the update on Tanner that you can share with us?
No. I should have it tomorrow.
Okay.
What do you make of? Sorry, PK has been pretty good the last few games. What's been working now?
Well, I think the PK has been pretty good all year, to be honest with you. I mean, pace for me, the way we kill, especially the forwards, they need pace. And, Lawton and Lorenz and Nick Waugh, and we mix in other guys. Yarny tonight, they're doing a great job. And the D, just doing the right things and taking away the lanes and the routes. And but it's skating and pace for me on the PK.
It was Simon Benoit's first game in like a little while. Like from him, and what kind of took him out of the mix from?
I don't know. Like to me, he was a little bit didn't see the urgency I needed to see in his game, and I thought he had it tonight. He was physical, but he skated. And when he's skating and playing simple with the puck, but skating and has that urgency, he's a good player for us. And I saw it tonight. So, that's just the way it goes sometimes. And you got to, if a guy's got to sit out for a game or two, and, like the other guys have played well. So I didn't want to change it.
Have you seen the same in Michelli since he's come back?
Yeah. Been a lot better with his puck play, making plays. It's all about moving his feet for him. Like coming out of our zone and through the neutral zone, moving his feet, and he's got a high level of seeing the ice and making plays, and he's doing a good job of that right now.
What'd you see from Nick Robertson tonight?
Yeah, Nicky's played well for Nicky's played pretty well all year. In my opinion, like. Not much more than he always does. He skates and he works, but he's more confident as a player right now for me. And he's ended up scoring, making some plays and things like that. So it's great to see from him because the work's always there. He always works and skates well, but he's just, to me, he's more confident with his puck play.
The Matt Knies fight, what impact did that make on the
I thought it was a huge impact. I'm not sure exactly what started. I didn't ask him, but, took off a good player, for 5 minutes. But he's a good player himself. But that's just what the things he's capable of doing. He's a big guy that can handle himself, physical. So I thought guys really fed off it. I thought we were really physical after that fight.